All right, so the Sharks lost to the New York Rangers at home this time. We played them earlier in the season and won in overtime. But yeah, the Sharks lost. Battle of two good goalies going up against each other, Igor Shesterkin and James Reimer, where there were no goals in the first two periods. And the final score was 2-1 Rangers, pretty low scoring, and kind of proves my point of the good goalie play. I mean, the New York Rangers got those two, and then of course the Sharks could only respond with one. So, that's the way it was. Yeah, I mean, for the Sharks, their defense kind of collapsed at the end, but I mean, Reimer still a very good game. 97% about save percentage, about 98% actually. Shesterkin had about 96%, but the Sharks had a lot less shots than New York. If the Sharks could have gotten more shots, I feel like they would have won this game, but they just couldn't. I mean, New York's defense is better, obviously. So, yeah, in the first period, just a lot of good saves. Same with the second, good defense, just little offense, even with Sharks power plays. And good rushing attacks they couldn't get on the board. We go to the third period, still some good saves to start the period. Julian Gauthier for the Rangers got the first goal, and that made it 1-0. And yeah, shot from about the blue line. Reimer got to get there, and unfortunately that made it 1-0. Very strong powered shot, and that made it 1-0 Rangers. Then later on, the Sharks would play it a little bit better, but Sharks had an empty net, and Adam Fox put it in for the Rangers with about a minute left in the game, and so that made it 2-0 Rangers. Then the Sharks finally got on the board with 16 seconds left, empty net still for the Sharks, so basically an extra guy on. Logan Couture gets them on the board to avoid the shutout, but still, it was too late at that point. It would have been better maybe if they could have gotten that empty net scoring earlier, but that's the way it is with an empty net. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, they moved to 6-11-3. Rangers, pretty decent start to the season. They're 9-6-4. The Sharks had a pretty good offensive game when it came to, drawing penalties and getting down inside. But like I said, a lot less shots, about half the amount of shots that the Rangers had. And Reimer, he did all he could. I'm not going to blame him necessarily. He only had to he only allowed one goal. And facing close to 50 shots, it's not a bad game at all. They're going to play the Ottawa Senators next. That should be a pretty interesting game. Erik Karlsson playing his former team. And, who knows? There's been rumors about Erik Karlsson being traded to Ottawa, so we'll see. It's kind of a big headline right now. I don't know if it'll happen, but, we're playing them next, and so he'll see his former team. And, yeah, I mean, not much I can say about this game other than the very interesting third period. I think the Sharks very well could have won this game. They were in striking distance. They remain at 7th place in the division. It's interesting. I mean, the Sharks, like a week ago, when they were on that, 3-game win streak, they were up there near the Kraken, but now they just keep losing, and it's hard, for them. They really haven't been keeping their production up on offense. And I feel like their defense sort of lets down Reimer, and for the record, Kakinen too, when it matters most. So anyways, that's going to do it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, go Sharks.